Good morning. Caught me napping on my favorite couch. Just kidding, that's some Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang in the morning, can never go wrong. 2011 Toyota Camry. You know, I just got here. Gonna start the day off with a 2011 Toyota Camry. Customer says that it only dies when she turns and accelerates. I did not get that on my test drive this morning. I got no, it actually felt pretty good. So we're just gonna see, there's some codes. Check the codes. We're feeling hot, hot, hot. No, it's on, yeah, okay. Special shout out to everyone that's been watching. Appreciate y'all. I'm all shaky from some coffee this morning, man. I need to eat Uncrustable. If you ever get the Uncrustables, the peanut butter and the cinnamon apple ones are good. Me and my toddler diet. Alright, let's see what we got. When the Toyotas throw codes, they turn on the traction control as well. Okay, P0171, lean. That could explain why the car dies. So we'll just get out of here and see. And we'll just do some obvious checks first before I get some testing set up. So what I'll do is just turn it off. Open the hood, turn the light off. Okay. Anytime that we get a lean code, you're just looking for a leak. You know, so we'll do a quick simple check. We'll just do a air tube check, any kind of vacuum lines, and then I'll cut the camera and set up the smoke machine. Uh-oh. Not surprised.
Keep it real on this channel.
Everything. I'm decent at getting to the answer, so. Just trying to pack the channel with cars. Alright, let's see. Let's just take this off real quick. First glance, it looks okay. So. I'll check the MAF sensor data as well. Everything looks pretty good. I don't really see anything obvious. I'll look up the most common thing for these, and then I will check some data. Oh, low oil level, hello. What's with people and not caring if there's oil in their cars, man? They're just like gas and go. Oh yeah, that tensioner's hurting. You can tell, look. It shouldn't be open like that. I'll test that as well. These little tiny belt systems. Let's just do a quick little peek. Trying to kick me out. That's fine. Let me go home. I'll go right home right now. Don't make me. I swear. I'll go play with the pugs, man. We'll have a good day. It's a 2.5 mile power base. Automatic. It's probably gonna be a mass airflow sensor. Yeah. Common DTC. Oh, mass airflow sensor, throttle body. That was gonna be my next look. So you know what? Fuck it. We'll just do a long video, and we'll just check. Like I said, normal rule of thumb for a mass airflow sensor should be pretty close to what the engine liters is. So for instance, this one's 2.5. It's Friday. I'm feeling like I want some chicken wings. It's like 7:15 in the morning, but I went to the gym. That's probably why I'm all shaky. I know this thing has low oil, the AC feels good, so it's been loaded, so if she's driving with the AC on and this thing's having a bad mass airflow or like a clogged throttle, then yeah, it'll definitely stall. But don't worry, we'll fast forward through all this boring mumbo jumbo and get you to the meat and potatoes. I think I'm gonna start focusing more on doing that, getting right to the good stuff. Like I said, if I ever look stuff up online, people are always fucking, they got so much to say, man. They got so much to say. Not enough action. Alright, let's see what we got. MAF 3.5. That's way too high. Not even changing. Oh, there we go. Very delayed. That's too high. You know, so what I could do is clean it, see if it drops down, check the filter. Yeah, it's way too high. Still, even at 3.2, I still feel like that's too much. So let me, yeah. Actually, you know what? We'll go ahead and clear that. I'll still smoke it maybe. I just didn't see anything that made me feel like it's an actual leak. And sometimes you can hear it. So, all right. All right, I got a couple tickets hung up. Let me take this thing off and clean it and check the throttle, and then we'll holler back. All right, I just took the sensor off, and you can see on this filament there's some buildup on it. You know, so it won't cool the air, so it'll read a little higher. Also on the inside, I noticed, I don't know if you can see, but deep in that little pocket there's like a sensing element that even reaches further back. It's got some dust and stuff on there too. So like I said, I'm gonna clean it, and then we will check the data again and see if it drops. If it drops, then I'll just recommend a throttle cleaning and air filter, and to clean the sensor, and possibly recommend it, and we'll go from there. So, guess who's back? Just kidding, you already know. So yeah, you can see it dropped quite a bit. It's still not right where I want it, so I would prefer to go down just a little bit. But just cleaning that sensing element, you know, it went from about there, 3.8 is where it was hanging, 3.4, all the way down to about 2.7. This is a 2.5 liter, so that looks good to me. I'm assuming I'm not assuming, I'm pretty sure that that's what's going on with this thing. Like I said, I'll check the throttle as well, but I'm going to go ahead and just recommend a throttle cleaning and MAF sensor cleaning and go from there. All right, cool, man. I like to use this borescope. It's pretty nice. It's got a good picture on it, but just looking at the throttle, you know, it looks like maybe it could be cleaned a little. Looking pretty dirty right around there. So we'll recommend that the throttle is cleaned as well. And that could also affect the airflow. It could cause it to stall because the motor isn't opening all the way and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and recommend those. Pretty simple. I just wanted to go through it. I'll let you know at the end of the video if that's what she chooses to do, but we'll go ahead and wrap it up with that one.